eyes and observe your beautiful, natural, tranquil breath, which flows very naturally. You just have to observe it. We need not control it, and just observe how it is flowing within you, and feel the emptiness within you, feel the silence within you, feel your consciousness, observe everything. If any thoughts come to you, keep coming back to your breath. Become one with your breath. Feel the essence of Mother Earth. Feel the message. Just be in absolute observance. Be neutral to your experiences, emotions, feelings, and thoughts. Let's center ourselves and just observe everything. With an open heart, receive these energies and go into a deep state of meditation. Feel the oneness. Feel the synchronicity which you have with the entire universe. Just observe your breath. Your beautiful, tranquil, peaceful breath. Your breath is very powerful. You are an instrument for the breath, and breath is the instrument of the source. Just observe your breath to realize yourself. Let's meditate with music now. Thank you. Last 3 minutes. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. If you would like to continue your meditation, please do so. If you would like to come out of your meditation, please keep both of your palms on your eyes, and while looking at your palms, slowly open your eyes. Yeah, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining this group meditation and participating in it. Thank you. Yeah, so now let's listen to the message from Mother Earth. So, this is the 35th message from her, and it's part of the Breaking Illusions series, and it's the second part. So, I would like to read it for all of you. So, just feel it. Don't try to analyze it. Just listen to it very neutrally. Yeah. So, 35th message from Mother Earth, Breaking Illusions, Part 2, Consciousness and Nothingness. It goes as follows. We are nothing. We essentially are nothing but consciousness. At the end, even the consciousness merges into its original source, whose essence is nothing. You might have a question as to why we are unveiling this truth. Knowing this truth makes everything simple. It gets you in sync with all that is there, as everything is nothing but this truth. It makes you understand the beauty of life and nature. It makes you one, and our essence is such. All of us have the same purpose. It is to realize this. It is so mysterious and astonishing how we go through multitude of experience to understand that we are nothing. Truth is known to everyone, but only realized by a few. You are that Tattvamasi. So that is the message from her. I would like to read it once again. Again, it's a request that don't try to comprehend it. Just listen it, just feel it. So yeah, we are nothing. We essentially are nothing but consciousness. At the end, even the consciousness merges into its original source, whose essence is nothing. You might have a question as to why we are unveiling this truth. Knowing this truth makes everything simple. It gets you in sync with all that is there, as everything is nothing but this truth. It makes you understand the beauty of life and nature. It makes you one, and our essence is such. All of us have the same purpose. It is to realize this. It is so mysterious and astonishing how we go through multitude of experience to understand that we are nothing. Truth is known to everyone, but only realized by a few. You are that Tattvamasi. So that is what she's saying, Mother Earth, that actually we are that and we are nothing. Often we put tags on ourselves that we are this, we are that, and we associate ourselves with a lot of different things. But like Mother Earth says, we are just that, and we are the essence that is within everybody, and that is in everything. We are all that is there, and ultimately feeling that oneness, and feeling and even going beyond that oneness, feeling that is our essence. And she also says that even before here, consciousness is awareness about our own selves. So that's what I understood. So you can understand it as per your perspective, or you can understand it through, the way I receive this or understand this is completely dependent on my spiritual journey, on how much I have explored myself. And so that is why the way you will understand these messages will completely differ. You might understand it in a very, you might resonate to it in a very completely different manner, and it's absolutely dependent on your own unique evolution. So that is what I'm trying to say. So here, when Mother Earth was saying consciousness, what I felt was it is the awareness about myself. So at one point of time, even this awareness disappears, and we are just there like that. with everything in this universe, in like an essence. So we as the awareness grows, we give many forms to it, and we associate our awareness with a lot of different things. But at one point of time, we realize that we are just that. So that is what I understood from her message. So we are nothing but consciousness, but even this consciousness fades into that nothingness at one point of time. So yeah, so the source is just that essence, that the source is that. So the source, when our consciousness merges into the source, we become that. So that I felt it like that when she was trying to say, tell us, convey this knowledge to us. And when and how beautifully she puts it, how important this knowledge is for us. Understanding that we are that. Why it is important is, like Mother Earth says, when we understand that, when we understand the nature, the core of everything, we get into sync with everything. Because in the previous messages, Mother Earth said that, we are all a group called universe, and we are all member of that group, and we are all needed, and our existence is there because it is needed, and it is the part of this group called universe. And without us, and or without any other particle or member of that group, this group would be incomplete, and with us this group becomes complete. So realizing this, the nature of everything, makes us realize the sync that we have with everything, and our oneness with everything, because of which we will be able to flow with life. So actually, whatever I am saying is, I have picked it from all the messages. So it's like a puzzle piece, and I am trying to see the whole picture by organizing all the pieces. So the way I am comprehending this, no, sorry, not comprehending, understanding these messages is through whatever Mother Earth has said in the previous messages. So and now I'm able to understand what she's trying to say. So in the message called Universal Laws, she says that the essence of the universe, the nature of the universe, is to be in synchronicity and collaboration. So that is why she says that to realize this this knowledge that we are that, you are that, Tattvamasi, that this makes us realize the oneness which we have with everything, and the how we are a collective, how we are that. And once we realize that, we get into this flow, and this flow is everything. Understanding this flow is enlightenment. And when we understand this, when we just observe this flow, everything in our life changes. And understanding that there's a group consciousness, that is the universe, and we are part of that, and we are all moving together. It is so very important for our own evolution and enlightenment. And that is it. It is what we have to do. We have to realize that, because that is our nature, that is our, that is our basic, our foundation. So that's what she's trying to say. How she says that it makes you understand the beauty of life and nature. So we have to feel that oneness with everybody, and we have to feel the essence that is in everybody. We have to feel that we are that. That is so very important. And to feel that is also our essence, that is part of our nature, to feel that oneness. So yeah, and like she says, this is our purpose. And in the first message, I remember that her saying that the entire universe has a very device structure. It is very carefully thought out, and we fit in perfectly within this entire structure. And our role, our purpose also fits in perfectly with whatever that is happening, whatever this that is flowing in this universe. So once again, when I read this, that all of us have the same purpose, I remember that line from the first message, and it makes me feel very uh, whole. It the knowledge is so wholesome that she's giving. And yeah, and um, it's so we are going through all of this to understand that. So it's very beautiful. And I have you know shared this story before as well. There's a children's story by Eckhart Tolle. It's called The Little Soul and the Sun, where the where the little soul comes to says to the God that I want to experience light, and I know I am light, but I want to experience that I am light. So the God laughs and says, how can you the little soul precisely says that I want to be the light. I know that I am the light, but I want to be the light. So the God laughs that you are the light. Why do you want to be that light when you're already that? So the little soul basically wanted to feel it, and realize it. It knows it, but it hasn't realized that. But so the God introduced to it something called darkness. The little soul asks, what is darkness? So the God says that to understand light, you have to go through the darkness. So then in the darkness, the God also says you can understand the special within you. You are light, and light is special, and there are many different specialities within that light. One can be called forgiveness, other can be called compassion and kindness. So you can understand that you are the light by different special traits. So you can choose one special theme for your life, and you can go there, and while experiencing this darkness, you can understand how you are special. So the little soul then chooses to understand the special called forgiveness. And the many one another soul, just like the little soul, comes forward to come with it into a lifetime to help the little soul experience the special within itself. So the story goes as such, and I'm just sharing a little bit of it. So because like how Mother Earth has said that the truth is known, but it is only realized by a few. So we are all here to realize the truth, actually, just like the little soul wanted to realize it. So yeah, and we are understanding the truth by going through extremities. So through the opposites, we are trying to by going through the very extreme, we are trying to understand the truth. So it is very mysterious, just like Mother Earth has said, but it certainly does make us understand our knowledge, what we are truly. So yeah, I just wanted to share it with all of you. And like she says, you are that Tattvamasi. So we are all that, and we just need to realize this, feel it, understand it. Yeah, that is why we are here. And one of the most beautiful things that I love about these messages is that how how much Mother Earth celebrates our presence and existence, how how much importance she gives to us. We might not know our true potential, but she always sees us in the light of our highest self. So that is something I am very grateful for, because even though in I'm not aware of I'm not completely aware of my infinite potential, but through her way of seeing us, we can truly understand how we are gods, like Patriji says, how we are masters. And yeah, that is very, very divine. So I just wanted to share that with all of you. Yeah, thank you so much. If anybody else would like to share something, share what they have resonated with, please go ahead and unmute yourself. Thank you. I hope you understood the message, you got connected with it. It's a journey. This message can be understood only when we are doing that inner work, and when we are gaining that spiritual knowledge through meditation, through by looking inside of us. Through that only we can understand her messages. So yeah, please go ahead and unmute yourself. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was such a nice meditation and a beautiful message again, Madhuji. There are so many layers of connectivity with every message that is coming through. So, just like you were referring, when we connect to various other messages that were given earlier, there is such a depth in each message. And this one, that going into nothingness. So we are consciousness, but that one also will merge into the nothingness. And just reflecting upon this message, I think everything just drops. Everything just drops. The desire to get enlightened is also an obstacle for enlightenment. So when we drop off everything, understanding nothingness, I think it's beautiful. So all these messages are truly touching. Simple, very simple, no, very, very simple. With all the love she's sharing, it's indeed given in such a simple manner, and a lot to reflect upon. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. And I really like the way you put it, that the desire of to get enlightenment also gets dropped. So that is also a yeah, that is also a thought that is stopping us. But yeah, really, her messages are very simple, and it for me it makes me silent. It whatever that I have been assuming, it just stops, and I'm in absolute silence after listening to her. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else would like to go ahead? Yes, Madhi ma'am.
Hi, Madhumita.
Hi. Hello.
I just want to tell you that it was wonderful watching your beautiful face when you consolidated all the messages and then joined the dots. Watching that beautiful face enlightened me. honestly. Thank you. Thank you for your teachings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to share something? Your experiences or whatever you have connected with, please go ahead.
May I add, please?
Yeah, sure, please.
And also what Ramji said, that's also, it really hits the nail, the enlightenment, the quench, the thirst for the knowledge and wisdom, and then everything is dropped. It just makes you think. Thank you, Ramji. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. So, somebody wants to hear this message once again. So, shall I read it once more?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, I'll read it. We are nothing. We essentially are nothing but consciousness. At the end, even the consciousness merges into its original source, whose essence is nothing. You might have a question as to why we are unveiling this truth. Knowing this truth makes everything simple. It gets you in sync with all that is there, as everything is nothing but this truth. It makes you understand the beauty of life and nature. It makes you one, and our essence is such. All of us have the same purpose. It is to realize this. It is so mysterious and astonishing how we go through multitude of experiences to understand that we are nothing. Truth is known to everyone, but only realized by a few. You are that Tattvamasi. So that is the message. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Anybody
Hi,
else?
Mataji and
Yeah.
Ramji.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. I just have this thought that came after the discussion. And there is this huge tension or kind of competition for spiritual growth, and that there is some level of tension. But I also had this thought that as we really progress through this, and it will be more joyous and simple. It's not like I just want your perspective and experience. It feels like in some level it's a race and something like that. But after reaching a point, you just more open. You just open and up, and you feel joyful and serve. And that's what that's coming to my mind. So, do you want to say something about that?
I didn't get you. Can you come again?
I feel like that tension, the spiritual tension, and that restlessness will eventually move into more joyful and simple state, and more serving in nature. And what do you think in your experience? How is it as one progresses in spiritual journey? How is the quality of, like, what is more visible in the person? What changes?
Okay, so after receiving these messages, I thought I was thought free and empty and in silence, but there was much more to be cleared and released. So through these messages, I learned a lot, and that knowledge, just like I said before, it just made me more silent and more grounded, and it made me realize that actually, I got this message previously, that life is as easy as a breath. It is the mind that complicates. So everything that is complicated or stressful, or everything that involves a lot of emotions and a lot of where we have to, when we get involved in things, it's just mind, because in the when we are in the light of the knowledge, everything is very simple, and Mother Earth always says that just flow in the flow of nature, just be and just observe this flow, understand that everything is synced, and you just need to observe that, and when you observe that, you will be in that sync and everything will flow. Because if we see, look at the nature, when we look at the trees, the stars, the sun, a waterfall, any river body, they're just in that flow of the nature, and they're just flowing. So for us to be in that flow, we just have to observe, we have to be neutral, we have to understand these truths, that uh, just by realizing these truths, when we try to observe that, we'll get into that. I hope I'm able to convey it to you. Yeah, so I hope I
Yeah, yeah,
understood your
yeah,
question. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. And I used to always question my experiences a lot, like, why is this happening in this way? I'm doing meditation, and I'm doing all this, and I am going through this journey, then why am I still in this pattern? So I used to question like that. But I understood that that is also my ego, and my distrust. When I started to trust my experiences more, um, I'm able to be in this beautiful flow. So, yeah, actually, it's just that we are complicating it. Everything was, everything is very easy and simple. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just to add on that, like, it looks like we need a different, as culturally, we need a different viewpoint on enlightenment. Like, it's, there is, it feels like we have been conditioned to think it's like the, so complicated. It's a goal in some sense, but I don't know. The narrative has to shift culturally. That it's even when you get there, you will be more open and you will serve more, and it's not a kind of competition that's in a materialistic manner, and I that's what I feel like. The narrative around that should gradually change into more of openness and serving others kind of more. Yeah.
Yeah. Even I used to think that enlightenment and evolution is something very far away, but it's something that I need to do a lot of hard work to reach. But through Mother Earth's messages, I just living simply and being in silence, just enjoying and celebrating. That is also enlightenment. That is enlightenment, and like that only
Yeah.
we are able to understand all these truths, and actually everything is very simple. That's what she's always trying to say. So yeah, definitely true.
Thanks, Manoj. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, Sumati ma'am, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mother Guru. Yes, perfectly agree and echo what you have said. It's a question of full acceptance, awareness, acknowledgement, and then acceptance. And you rightfully said that breath is the simplicity, but making that in practice is not a simplicity as you have said. It takes hard work. So all of us can sit here for 1 hour, but hand on heart, how long have we been thoughtlessness? So it's not quantity of duration, it's quality of meditation, which equates to breath. So I just want to tell you all, yes, in a nutshell, breath is the simplicity, but to get there, it's not simple. Because however I've crossed 50, you must be 30, 40, whatever, you're breaking that pattern. Being a professional and being, I really want to be dynamic leader. I would like to multitask and do so many things. But that was the devil. Because you can't really sit and meditate. You're thinking 100 of things. All your old thoughts and habits, you just need to break it and then to come and groom to that simplicity of breath. And Sandeep ji, if I may add, I hope I did not misunderstand your statement and query. Yes, you are right. There could be tension. There could be incompetency. I'm just giving a lot of other semantics, what others would feel. There could be insecurity, insufficiency of knowledge when we go down this pathway. But then again, it varies from A, B, and C. Bless you, Ramji. It varies from A, B, and C because we all have different interpersonal perception of a situation. As where we have ended in our last birth, we pick it up and proceed. One, look at this Madhubita Guru. She amazes me every time. So obviously she's picking it up so much younger than I have had. I'm picking it up. So we are all in a different journey. Yes, so the tension will be there. We'll go through the cycle of binging, of quenching the thirst and knowledge. You will go through the alcoholic stage, Sandeep ji. Trust me. And then you will realize the message that our Guru gave us today. And then you don't have to change the whole world. This is my concept. I run a Thursday group. It's a closed group. It's a closed group. Sometimes I float it, sometimes I don't, because I'm comfortable. I'm not being selfish. It's just that I'm protective. I'm just protective. And I just want the people who want the knowledge to come forward, because I don't have the great support of my husband, like Madhuji and Ramji, where they can support each other. I've been in a platform where we were hacked. I don't have the capacity at the moment to sort all that. So what I'm trying to say is, it's at the end of the day, it's quality versus quantity. So even if we can share that knowledge, Sandeep ji, charity begins at home. Start with our own family. I'm able to disseminate this with my husband, who was a hard nut to crack, because for him, everything, he would say, okay, if we do our job well, if you're not stepping on anybody's toes and blah, 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 we are fine. But that's not what life is. And today he sits in for the meditation and I'm amazed. So I'm just sharing my true story. And my son was already doing meditation, and he was doing at a very tender age in uni. He was doing 10 hours of work as a business analyst, and he was giving charitable hours for UK organization where he would spend his time and money going. And then he would also, for a county state, he was giving so many hours to 2 schools. Imagine, Sandeepji, as a mother, I'll be petrified. What is this guy doing instead of studying? He's got his final year, but he was doing meditation. He was not doing meditation like us, but he was doing headspace meditation. And I tried to maneuver him to art of living meditation, because my daughter did it and she was happy, and I'm trying to get her to observe this pyramid meditation, but I'm giving her the space and time to give her one step at a time. I've told her about great speakers like so many of them here and who are not in this platform. And I'm humbled to say he's only 23, and he was 22 last year, and he's in a high-flying job. He did well and he scored first-class honors. It just blew me out. But then he was perturbed and he thought he won't do it. And I said, no, you can do it. You will do it. You just do your meditation. And mind you, it was just 10 minutes of headspace. As we all know, 10 minutes of meditation is equal to 1 hour of your sleep. So whatever you say, Sandeepji, it's true. The tension, the drama, I need more. We go through all that. The ultimate goal is to see if you can share, if you can disseminate this knowledge and to change that person's life. One person's life is enough. It's not about quantity, it's quality. Thank you, Sandeepji. Thank you, Ram and Madhumita Guru.
Thanks a lot, Sumati. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Anybody else would like to say something? Please, you can unmute yourself. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this session. And it's a request to please go through all the previous messages also, so that you can connect with what Mother Earth is saying, because all of it is very, very interlinked. And it is every line is linked to some previous message, so on the basis of which she is giving something in the current message. So it's a request to please go through whichever message you haven't listened to. So yeah, thank you so much. And please keep sharing your wonderful experiences just like this. It is very important and they're very inspirational. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Madhuji. It's an immense feeling of gratitude just to see, we get to hear and feel her energy, Mother Earth's energy, through your weekly messages. I cannot imagine how fortunate we are sitting at our comfortable spaces and having a transmission of energy. And this energy, and let's say these messages, although they're just words put together, but deep inside me, I know that she's there with all of us as we are in these sessions. We are just hearing you on the screen reading what is coming through, but I truly know this, that she is with all of us as you are reading it. And what else we need? What more do we need? What an abundance feeling it is to know that she is with each one of us and sharing her most needed message that we need to hear, her love. So thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks to each one who is here, because we all make that connection, that oneness, being here together. So thanks a lot. And thanks a lot, Sandeep ji and Sumati ji, for wonderful sharings. And thank you. And friends, as Madhuji just referred, all the past messages are in the YouTube channel, Beam Meditation, in the playlist. So please do visit and connect to the message, because we all need to hear them. And with this, shall we end the session, Madhuji?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So thank you, Masters. I wish you all a wonderful time. We meet back again tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Germany time, 5 a.m. UK time, for meditation with the cosmic picture. And tomorrow evening, same time, 6 p.m. for another meditation session with another master. Till then, have a great time. Namaste.
Thank you.